Hello folks, it's 15th of December 2023. Out on the NT since the first time in October, early October I might add, and I'm on a mission. I'm taking the back roads up to Kirriemuir. There is a model shop up there. I think he's still open. And I'm heading up there. It sells train sets. Now, I'm not going to buy a train set. What I've done is 11 years ago I bought an N-gauge tram set, Japanese things, tracks or something, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it was about 160, 170 quid all that time ago. And it basically, I got it home. We had it for a particular place in the house. We thought it would be a nice little thing to have in the corner. Anyway, needless to say, life got in the way, and for 11 years it sat in the box. Now, with the weather being so absolute rubbish, and this always been in the back of my mind of wanting to sort it out, I've started putting it all together. So I've got the bass track laid, I've got all bits and pieces on it, it runs, it does all that kind of stuff. I've got a board made for it so I can move it around. And I'm heading up there to see what he's got in the way of N-gauge accessories. So let's go and have a look. Let's have a wee run up. The roads are a bit wet, the bike's going to need a good wash when I get back. That's all part of the fun, isn't it? We're in Birkhill, by the way. This is driving through Birkhill. We're going to head up on a road that I've done several times before. One of the reasons I also want to use the NT is obviously it's not been used for a while. It started first time, of course. Is I need to fill it up with fuel. It's been sitting with 2 bars on it for a while now, and the weather has been terrible, as everyone knows. We're all moaning about the same thing. But we've got a little bit of respite today, even though it's a bit damp. Got the heated grips on, working very well. I've got it in rain mode. The first time I've ridden a bike in rain mode. Well, first time for any length of time, that is. Of course I've flicked through them and tried it. I keep forgetting about these rain modes. I don't use all these gizmos and gadgets, and I set the bike up the way I like it, and I tend to leave it. But I got a question about the NT in a recent, well, not a recent video, quite an old video now, but someone asked recently about traction control and turning it off, and unfortunately I didn't know the answer to that. But my only thought was, why you want to turn it off? Once again, another hello and thanks to all the subscribers and everyone that comments. I do enjoy a Friday morning when I'm having a cup of coffee, having a read of the early comments on the video. So this is a Friday, so it's one of the reasons why I can never get out early on a Friday, because I'm sitting replying to comments. It's great fun. Lovely. There's crap on the road. And there's Kirriemuir up on the hill. Once again. We've been here many times. Apologies for the pauses when I'm chatting. When I'm coming up to something, my brain starts to focus on it and make sure I get round the corner. I was checking there for the quality of the corner, how much crap was on it, how wet it was, any ice. Now we shouldn't get any ice, but we're quite north. It's saying that it's still 8 degrees, but that doesn't mean to say you won't get it in the hillier parts of this country. So when I say something and then I stop, it's because I'm thinking and I'm computing. At times I think I've got an old 48k Spectrum processor. Can't remember what processor was in them actually. An ARM one maybe? Or was it special? Or was it made? Did they make their own chips? Don't think they did. I'll look it up and stick it on the screen. And here we are. This is the access to the Glens and other roads I've driven before and shared videos of. Great roads for bikes. Glen Cove is like the high street in the summer, mind you. Mountain bikers and various other bods that are there. Always exciting when you've got a destination in mind. Today will be a coffee and some kind of scone or bicky or something. I might head down to Kirriemuir actually, a nice coffee down there at the community centre and a fruit scone. Here we are, one-way system around Kirrie. Not so keen on these stones right enough. They're a bit slippy. Right, get out of the way lassie, come on. They've introduced new laws into Scotland, and the law is that you're not allowed to park on the pavement. Now you shouldn't be parking on pavements, but apparently they didn't have the powers, the authority, the traffic warden, if you parked on the pavement, didn't have the authority to book you. Well, now they do, but in true catastrophic implementation, guess what they've done? It is as patchy as hell. Aye, looks like it. It says patchy as hell. Oh, I could have got in there. There's a car park here. I'm going to go in there. So, some areas are enforcing it. Dundee's enforcing it, for example. Angus, on the other hand, what have I done? Are not enforcing it just now, for whatever great reason. Can't make it up, can you? So it's a bit of a lot race, particularly for those folk that don't know those rules apply. Look how manky that bike is. Oh my goodness me, that means I'm manky as well. Look at the state of that. Well, we all know what I'll be doing when I get back. And here we are. Model Raid Road and Max. There we go. Very nice. Oh, somebody put his window in. Yeah, that was Kirriemuir. He didn't have very much in the way of N-gauge. Tram set didn't prove popular, which is the one I've got. Right. 12:16. Right, got to go and get a coffee now. Coffee's just round the corner now. I've made my way from Kirriemuir to Kirriemuir. Bit of a cross-country jaunt. Hey, it's open just now. Could be off like. And up and over. And around. Lovely. Gee whiz. Oh my goodness me. It's caked. Right, coffee time. And there we are, there's the coffee had. Oh, lovely it was too. Time to get fuel and then to head home because I have to wash this devil before I put it away tonight.